because it won't
Hello.
open.
Why am I leaning into the microphone? It sounds fine right here. Don't do that. Put it farther away, in fact. Oh, we're pulling.
Do you
Trash.
get any kind of error at all?
Nope.
Hello, and welcome to Friday Night Raiding with SOLONOMO. I am SOLONOMO.
Up your task manager to see if it's already running.
I
got
am
all that
in
stuff
a
covered
bad
up. Just
mood,
gonna do a scanner repair.
so I
And
hope
routine.
I don't be a jerk tonight.
We have tripped the Manaforge's security measures.
Wait, I can't be in this group.
I could IT,
So,
man.
yeah.
I could ask you.
Let's try to have some fun.
Brother,
Off
I've
and
been an engineer for the last 22 years in IT, so I got you. Thank you.
You got
I
it. You
appreciate
got
it.
it.
Did you try washing your computer?
Are you sure it's plugged in?
Did you use soap?
Bam's literally just
Is there
gonna
a
throw a
CD?
bunch
Is
of
there
people
a CD in the cup holder?
Hey, when I worked at AT&T, or not AT&T, sorry, AOL, when I was in high school, we legitimately had a lady call in because she stuck a CD in her floppy disk drive, not the regular disk drive, but the floppy disk drive. It didn't fit well, so Grandma put soap on it.
Must have been 5.5, right?
Yep.
I just want to point out there's probably about 6 of us that know what a floppy disk is in this Discord.
Oh, come on. We're all over.
No, there's actually more.
More than that.
More than you think.
Yeah.
Bunch
I
of
mean,
oldies in here.
Our brains combine easily 6 people, but
It's 5 1/4,
And
by the way,
we
not
could-
5.5.
And we create Captain Planet too.
Yeah.
The glorious days of
Planet
5
was
1/4, 3.5-inch disc
Gonna
back then.
reduce pollution.
My
Upgrading to a zip
earbuds
file.
suddenly stopped working,
yeah.
so I have to use
Absalom's
my
bear? What happened to the monk?
cans.
This season's is Druid Dash. So he's deciding on the bear. We talked about it.
I'm finding that I only have time to play one with the amount of work I have lately. So,
Oof.
Unfortunate.
Work is good though.
nope, I'm salary, so all the extra work doesn't add up to anything.
Gotta love that.
Right,
Right.
but being in demand is good.
but all
Maybe
that
it
free stress you're getting.
I gotta start like effing some stuff up, so I stopped getting assigned projects.
Yeah,
That-
the worst
that
thing
never
is
works,
you become
'cause then-
reliable at work.
should. Yeah, you're probably one of those people that like won't let things go to hell. So
I did not mean to do that.
I think we need to be in a
People-
single
people
target
know.
build.
so it just you can't really take that away from yourself.
I'm just happy to get Luna heals again. I'm excited.
We're gonna wait for a couple minutes for Bam's computer to figure itself out, and if not, we will pull no later than 8:05. So if you want to get a drink or use the restroom quick,
Some tea.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a update as well.
now is your moment.
There was an update.
Have you guys ever had the Ghost Strawberry Mango?
No. Sounds good though.
Straw Mango, actually, they call it. It's delicious.
What is this?
The Ghost energy drinks, the zero sugar. one.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I
like
haven't,
another-
but I've seen them. I think.
We got the 18 pack at Costco. The mixed drinks, they're like $20, and I just got to these and they're delicious. Easily a new favorite. Like a little bit of coconut rum and it'd be amazing.
Coconut run and anything is never bad.
I beg to differ. Caribou Lose can be really bad.
Yeah, Luna, but coconut rum is different. You don't really taste the coconut, you more taste the rum. It's just a little bit of sweet.
Yeah, it's something like this because it's so sweet. It'd be perfect.
Like Malibu is one of the greatest creations on earth.
That dude on TikTok that like mixes drinks, and he's like the bigger, heavier set guy. I've been like addicted to watching his where he's trying to make Crown Royal chocolate good, and he keeps calling it a giant bottle of suck. Dude's so funny.
I've been watching him since early days when he was doing like the random one from people.
Homeboy's gonna die of liver issues. Like he makes like a video a day.
Yeah, but I don't think he does more than like that glass. 'Cause he doesn't seem like an alcoholic to me, and for his liver to go that bad.
Good news, everyone. I'm logging in.
Yay!
Yay!
You're 3 minutes early.
The what is what?
That's
Pipes are
literally
running again.
every single time. Every single time. Good news, everyone.
Exactly. Anyone that played Wrath.
I love that guy.
Liz, are you in here?
Can I get a invite and summon?
Not yet.
As long as I beat the blue bar boss again, I'll be getting in.
The Panera's
I
here.
one upped you, Lucky. No, did I have tea? I have pizza now.
A pickle.
I had pizza too. And actually, I probably one upped you. 'Cause I ordered pizza for the kids because Lord knows I ain't going to cook. So, of course, it had cinnamon twist in it from Domino's.
Well, I've got pretzel stuffed pepperoni.
Have you had the Cinnabon bites from Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And they make it so easy too. It's like you either get 3 or 12.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I want more than 3.
Come on,
Hey, buddy.
recalibrator.
Yeah, I guarantee 10 of my pounds freshman year of college was because a guy on my floor worked at Cinnabon, and whenever they would have stuff left, they could either throw it away or take it home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was not good.
That's trouble.
No. It sounds like it was good.
Did you already take
Right, because you come back from the bar at like 11:30, or from a party, and then like Cinnabon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me fix these group of dillers here. Down there.
Can Drana be druids?
No.
No.
No weird. Good
Maybe they will in
druids.
midnight.
This one?
No, they're adding a new druid race though. The new allied race can be druids.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Swiffer sign up?
Monarch Palace.
Who needs innervate? Bam, your man is fine, right?
It's okay. Should be okay.
Ooh, Kalari? Yeah. Or you probably put it on yourself.
I'll take the
Trying
innervate.
to have the healers in the right group spiking, so I'm switching them.
Okay, Bam, you have
You
my
have to
innervate.
tell me that you're switching them though, because I use method raid tools, not just switching them.
Gotcha. Okay.
So where do you want people?
I was just switching the 2 dragons. That was it. Other than that, everything was good.
Was a feast already dropped? Do I need to eat a personal?
Yeah, one was dropped 5 minutes ago.
All good.
Yeah, I was like, feel free to innervate Bam if he wants it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm never going to turn it down.
Yeah, I mean,
Never gonna give up.
I have my own, so I don't want to be excessively greedy.
Hello.
No?
Yeah, we
Never
already
gonna
think
get
you're
off.
excessively greedy, so you don't need to contribute to it.
never gonna let him down.
All right, can we get Swifter an invite and get him summoned, and then we will get this party rocking and rolling here.
If anybody has me added in the group, I'll post my
Hey, Lizard Lady, can I steal your source?
What's your name on VNet?
Swifter hashtag 1442.
Thank you.
I pasted it in the SOLONOMO chat.
I sent you mine as well.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
I was about to have so many friends come in.
It's all good. I got room. Thank you.
Gosh, we're past 9 o'clock. I'm so tired of waiting on raid to start.
Brother. Jesus.
And
What was this, amateur hour?
All right, I am not going to do any explaining until we hit a roadblock. So we're just gonna everybody turn on your favorite music, and we're about to pump.
Hold on, let me pull that up.
Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Yes, this is actually easier than LFR because you're here. My LFR tanked on a pogo stick.
God, LFR is painful.
All right, tank's on you. Make sure that you guys have assists.
How many times did you die in Limitar first week on LFR?
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Topa.
He does that all the time.
Mm-hmm. All right, here comes a tank bomb. Thank you for leaving those out. Forgot that I'm a raid leader.
Well, you said you're not going to say anything.
No, I said I wasn't going to say anything for like pre-talk. Here's the soak. Everybody in? Got puddles in 5. Get those out, please. All the way to the edge. And then if we can get, after Naps gets back from being punched, if we can get Naps roar here in a minute. Oh. In heroic, let's not drop that middle if possible.
Yeah, boss.
Almost went too far. Have that problem.
I got stuck.
Somehow died. That's a first.
Go ahead and get him up.
Got him.
All right, pools. Make sure that they get all the way to the outside. If you're good with your action button, you can use your phase blink to move out, especially if you're a low mobility class. Here comes Soak. Everybody stand by, boss.
I hit my blink accidentally.
The girl.
It's a really good idea. Using that for.
Yeah, I'm a team.
I'm down.
All right, move those out. We're going to be solo tanking for 2 minutes.
And 12 seconds.
This will be
Big
interesting.
heals on him. And then back to where you were. Here comes Soak. Everybody in. Out. Tank bomb. Try to keep the middle clear, please. We're going to get pushed back. This will absolutely destroy us when we get to heroic if we can't keep our milk duds out to the outside, please.
Both tank downs.
Yeah, I can't take 2 of those, sadly.
We should be fine. Just delay the go grid.
If you're a plate and you have a taunt, do a thing. Summoning my elemental.
We'll do it in front of the boss. I can drop
A sacrifice for the cause.
Out, 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 out.
I'll tank it, don't worry.
Textbook.
Sorry about that. That's I don't have any food.
I had Blur and Netherwork available, so I was good.
Oh, look, a belt.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Just what we all need, a belt.
All right, we're gonna head to Lumen. The Lumen Moth.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Did you see the Muffin Man?
Wrist and belt this season. Oh, man.
Right.
Everywhere. Wild.
Yeah. Wrist, belts, and backs. Like, why are there other back pieces in the game this season?
So there's one back piece they did really smart this season, and it's on what I think the third boss. For drops, it's just a cosmetic.
Yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous, too.
Yeah, that was the best thing they did for the back piece.
And it drops every time.
Does it really?
Which is nice. I'm pretty sure. I've never seen it not drop.
As like every kill I've had.
Yeah, it's guaranteed.
I didn't know that. Awesome.
Yeah, it is cool because then everyone will pretty much get it.
Now that we're inside,
Hopefully.
we should deal with the Shadow Guard.
They had like really excruciatingly bad luck.
In LFR, I've gotten electrocuted and killed on that like teleporter that we just took every time. Not sometimes, every time.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Did you get zapped?
I didn't know about that. Well, twice in this. Because I didn't know about that from Weekend Warriors. I didn't experience.
Is there something that triggers that?
No, the timing.
Basically, you watch the bottom to see if the colors are spinning up. Like, glowiness is there. If glowiness is there, don't go. If it's not, go.
Oh, you watched the bottom. I was watching the.
Oh, look at that. We made it pink.
Oh, you guys made me pink. You made me pink.
At least we don't have to drive motorcycles through this ink pile. As much as Kalari misses goblins.
Killing them.
Yeah, that was her favorite. That's probably her favorite, like, by far, her favorite raid ever.
No.
And now, time to weaken all the ads.
And her favorite fight, Sprocket.
I will stay here.
Oh, so that's where you do
I
that.
actually
Okay.
liked Sprocket.
Yep, that
It
terminal is in
actually
front of
was
you.
my favorite fight of last raid.
We all know.
looks
I'm
like
not
it.
okay. We know this.
Yeah.
Took
I like
20%
Sprocket a
off
lot.
their health.
What was your favorite?
Mine?
Thunderdome?
Mine was the coins.
Ah. Slot machine. I like the Thunderdome. I thought that was pretty cool. I hated the RNG on Brick Reverb on the damn little barrels that came down.
Yeah.
Oh.
If
I'm
if there was
as long as I never
I
have
like
to see sticks again.
yeah, if there was one that I like actually hated in the last season, it was the Godzilla and dinosaur fight. It's just I don't mind splitting groups, but when it splits so far and then you got to run back through chaos. And I felt like for the first majority of the season, even though we were baiting the bombs correctly, like the fact that they weren't solid on somebody and they're just like in general area, it's just really frustrating.
You know, it's funny that you say that. You say chaos because I 100% could see Omarosa doing that to a chaos raid just because.
Where you do that.
Bombs are coming out. Stack on your healers. I haven't done a chaos raid in like legitimately 2 years, maybe a year and a half.
I don't think it's a thing anymore.
Put it down
Ooh, I'm tanking. Nope, I'm coming.
They tried to do one.
Choose
last
life.
there. Yeah, it's just one of those seasons.
This infuser's beating the snot out of us in the back.
I mean, from what you said, it looked like he was shooting out at you.
I mean, you're not wrong. Which means I wasn't with the group. I'm the problem.
Ain't that the truth? I'm kidding. Love you, Viking.
That's the Viking we know.
Having a lot of fun throwing lightning, though.
Yeah, I know.
I love it.
Best visuals in the game, hands down.
It's so good, dude. Overload, there's so much like endorphins.
Unless you have epilepsy.
Then look away. Or close your eyes during overload.
The only thing I found more
Better than
satisfying is affliction.
I don't think you guys can see my overload anymore. All right, so for this one, just make sure that we're gonna try to make sure that we target whatever mob spawns. Like, I think it's like hereish for the target.
Try not to run your web circles to the area that we're gonna be targeting. Please,
So
thank you.
where the X is, we're just gonna call this the entrance, and we need to keep the entrance clean the whole time. So the only thing that's really gonna be where X is the mob that we're gonna kill. Everything else has to go out to Egypt, please.
To get back to Pandaland.
Back to Pandaland.
I miss
Right,
Pandaland.
Everyone's ready.
Let me tell you about Classic
I'm
WoW.
looking forward to Legion.
Well, you can go play Classic for Pandaland.
5, 4, 3,
We're gonna hold lust for phase 2, please.
1.
All right, here comes the pull. Make sure that these webs go east and west. Let's get them out of there. We gotta get away from the boss to break the link.
Special coming.
All right, we're gonna get this guy right here. Good. Watch out for the things.
You can figure it out, Viking, and see something spectacular.
Watch your step.
Everybody out to the clear area that we were. Back in. All right, so you see how this is kind of where I said not to put it. We're gonna have
You said easy.
another. We're gonna have another chance in 3 seconds, 8 seconds to get those out here. Start running. And then back to your spot.
Special coming. Knocking back.
Right. Here comes the knockback. Come on over here. And now we lost.
Group 1 share.
Right, soak. And if you didn't soak that cone, well, I don't think they do it twice in normal.
Yeah, normal, there's no debuff.
I don't even think you get the second. Here's the second soak. So either way, help out with this soak.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Another soak coming in 3.
Group 1 shadow.
You guys back.
so now we're kiting the boss.
Route 2 shell.
There's another soak. Everyone's going to be pretty much wanting to be in front of the boss. These little, the moss or whatever it is that she drops will spread.
Without that beast, the Shadow God's numbers will dwindle. Return to the center of the
That trinket does not look
We
familiar.
need to determine our
That
next
trinket
course of
is
action.
amazing.
It's a good one.
For all classes involved.
Oh, I need to go check my list. I'm not that guy.
It's probably
It's best for priests and several others.
Be almost every.
It's a crit.
My shield.
There's another agility dagger there. Huh? All of our rogue traders have.
All right, now we're on to Soul Binder.
This is really good bread on this sandwich. I can't resist eating the whole thing.
Dude, I rolled like
One.
a hard 8 for that.
It was lowest roll wins, right? Right,
Right,
Cap?
yes. Golf rules.
Oh, the joke's on you. In golf, I played first to 100.
Oh, you never played golf with me then. I can get to 100.
I can get to 110 holes.
I will keep any security measures from impeding you.
You play more than one hole?
To be clear, I usually get within a couple feet of the hole, like, you know, 1 or 2, but I'm a pro at 5 putting, 4 putting.
Are we still talking about golf?
Yeah.
Brother.
he has
Oh,
2
sorry.
kids, so
My bad.
Oh, I'm a menace at putt putt. I can't drive for nothing.
that's my problem. My short games.
You seen the professional putt putt?
Oh, it's
You ever see Holy Moly?
Wild.
This show is fantastic.
Which show?
Holy moly
What
is
are we
awesome.
talking about?
Holy Moly is I think you can only watch it on Netflix. It's an NBC made show with Rob Riggle, and there's holes such as Uranus and do you know the show? I really don't know what it's called. I think it's a Chinese show where like people constantly get hurt. It's like a
Wipe out.
Knockout.
yeah, so they mixed putt golf with that.
Oh,
It's fantastic. Aiden, what's the name of the hole with the windmills? Aiden, what's the name of the hole on Holy Moly with the windmills? Double Dutch. Yeah, you have to run through 2 windmills, and the windmills are moving at like Mach Jesus, and it just sends people into water, dude. It's so great.
Mock Jesus is the best thing I've heard today.
It's
what
fast.
is it?
Must be an aviation term.
You're killing me because I said, you know, when you said holy moly, the only thing I could think of was holy moly. Austin Powers.
Mole.
Mole.
Nice to mole you.
Yeah, and there's another hole called the number 2 hole, and after you make your initial putt, you have to run past like 10 porta potties on this little narrow piece of green, and there's people in the porta potties that after a certain time they just randomly open the door and send you into some nasty brown water. Dude, the show is so funny. It's fantastic.
Clearly father and son time too.
Oh, when we were in Florida for vacation, it just randomly showed up on Netflix. So it was like my wife Aiden and I, and we're like, what the hell? Holy moly. And we turned it on, and like the amount of laughing that we did.
Like the greatest thing ever.
It is fantastic. All right, so for this one, real quick, you can see where we have our little corners here. The tanks are going to bring the boss into those corners, and we are going to basically the whole objective of this one is we are going to try and keep the boss with the ads at all times, and this is a pretty straightforward fight. Did anybody need food? We have 32 minutes left on mine, so if not, we're just gonna rock and roll.
Oh, sorry, I can give you my address if you want to order me something.
Got a minute left on Holy Moly's greatest hits.
What about Holy Moly Donut Shop?
Another good show for you, Viking, is The Floor is Lava on Netflix.
I'll have to watch that. We watched some pretty obscure stuff, like The Cake is a good one.
Is it cake?
Fantastic.
4, 3, 2.
All right, we're left on pull.
The Great British Bake.
All right, so if you get a line, you got to run the line through the ad to break the canisters. So if you get a line, go between the boss and the canister. The only way to free them. Nice. Now we pump. These orbs got to get out. Kind of the blades of last. I do want to do an experiment at some point in time. If anybody... Okay, so we're going to get knocked towards the next mobs. We'll plan this better, but the next one. Okay, we can go there.
I've always gone down this way.
Yeah, you're doing the heroic strat, buddy.
Oh, well.
That's why you've always gone here.
People to be. Sorry.
All right, break the canisters. But what I was saying is when these orbs come out, if I just want to see it. If you get an orb, can you stack here in 2 seconds? If you get orbs right now, I want you to stack right here. Everybody with those orbs, get here right now. Right here, right now. I want to know if you pixel stack, if it makes it easier to dodge, or if it just becomes pure pandemonium.
Yeah, you
See what happens when we
break on it.
But the thing is they go out, so it'd be to hit the other people with orbs if you're pixel stacked.
Nah, you don't. You did it on PTR. Yeah, unless they change something about it.
I love this fight. Thanks for moving the orbs out. Watch for the orbs coming in. It's a really good thing to dodge.
I was really close to pulling a snick.
Out of the fridge.
All right, here comes lines. Pop these canisters, please. Did you fly into the canister? That was wild.
Yeah, dude.
That was impressive. Get knocked back to mid. All right, we're gonna have lines. 3 canisters need popping. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand behind a canister in case you get one.
Nice.
Here's another knockback coming. Just focus, boss. Fun shaman fight. I like it way much.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Now, no more Shadow Guard will be bound. I will stay here to see if any unbound can be saved. Go, return to the center of the Manaforge. We must stop Dimensius before he can reform.
I still don't understand when we're supposed to taunt swap their naps.
On the cast of the Mystic Lash.
Mystic Lash. Yep.
So you
Where are you
I missed my turn.
Oh.
It was a loop.
Why did they even have this stuff?
Clash.
To make people go the long way to get to the boss.
So they farm BOEs?
No, just to annoy people with trash.
Feed arcane energy into the dark heart.
That was last raid.
Kill the Manaforge before he wakes Dimensius.
Ain't that the truth?
I've brought down the security system blocking the way.
Trying to get this go fast totem on you. Naps. That was a little
I'm already here.
Not you, totem. But you were the inspiration for this character's name. You were there when I made it.
Mm-hmm. Now it's in history.
Mm-hmm. Feels good to raid again with friends. I missed you all a lot.
We missed you.
Missed you too.
Missed you.
But it was fun just kind of listening about everything that was happening.
I'm
Yeah,
just
he
glad
did
that
good
you
in
figured
baseball.
tall enough to ride this ride again.
I will literally send you off an edge.
When does travel start up again? You guys do like a fall and
We're in football right now, but it's Sundays. Yeah.
oh,
and then
football. Nice.
and then travel ball picks back up again in April.
Yeah, he can start playing Monster Hunter right now. I got 8-star fights in there.
He wants to play this now that the 1-button rotation's in. He wants to play this really bad, but he just doesn't have the. Once school starts, the time commitment's gone. He's having a lot of fun with his best friends. Mm-hmm. He's playing Fortnite with his buddies.
Nice.
Good old fork knife.
Yeah, I think Fortnite cool.
I do too, because I'm an adult.
Don't
but
go, don't
for
go.
kids, it's great.
Oh, you
Here,
can't
go
change
now.
that. There's an ad right here.
I know, but I'm just trying to point out what it looks like for people. It's starting up again.
Hold up. Oh, let's get ad. Oh, you're back.
Cash, my safety word for tonight is pineapple. I have the monitor on, and he's been very, very restless. So if I say pineapple, I need you to take over for a moment while I get him back to sleep. He's been really good about sleeping through the night, but just in case.
Yeah.
You
Nobody
picked
put up with me last time.
pineapple.
We're good.
No, I really do appreciate how much you and Kalari and Naps and Novo did for the raid. That was my biggest concern was the raid
Pineapple
literally
apple?
just falling apart. Pineapple pen.
Until everybody was decided they were ready to take a break.
I was tired of getting messages from Carl every week. Dude, I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm so bored. Just kidding. He never did once, but
Nah, he got stuck on a plane though. So.
The amount of.
Let me see if I can get scum
Were there
again.
snakes on the plane?
Think the MF.
You know, you say snakes now, and an exotic animal. And working at Walmart today, I got the privilege of seeing a ring-tailed lemur.
Oh.
The weirdest.
Now, that's the
Someone
most
brought a
Walmart
lemur
thing you've ever heard.
into Walmart.
Yes.
Emotional support animal. What do you mean?
I can't even get away from like freaking 12.
I'm not even emotionally distraught, but I might want a lemur.
Oh no! What kind of lemur? Are we talking like King Julian lemur or
ring-tailed lemur?
Oh, dude, I would absolutely name him Kim Julian. Not even a question.
It's literally it was the Boomerfoo. Yeah, y'all have Queen Julian. I grew up with the Boomerfoo.
I mean, I did too. Just King Julian's funny.
If Lizard Lady and Scarlet want to save some damage for the rest of us, that would be wonderful. I'm trying to do my best here.
Look at that Frost Mage go!
Scarlet, you want to do transmog themes again this season? I don't know that I'll pay anybody. I went broke as a joke.
I was supposed to ask her this week.
Down to clown. We'll do it next week.
Sounds good.
All right, this is Pust. Wow, Lust on phase 2. Sorry, I'm just reading real quick because this is one that I have not seen more than once. Tank swap on his debuff. Arcane obliteration. Burn phase. All right. I feel like this is one that I needed to split the groups in two. Maybe I'm forgetting.
In heroic, yes, but normal.
Not right now.
In heroic,
Right.
you don't have to split it anyways.
You don't have to. There's 2 canister things on normal, I
No.
believe. Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
you
not
do have
3.
to split them in heroic because of the soaks. Yep.
For the echoes?
That was yep.
Yeah. I know
Yep.
why you can just
Okay.
leave the echo on the boss whenever you spawn it. Doesn't do anything else.
Snick, are you back? Snickerdoodlage.
Yeah, he placed the beast down.
It says he's away. It says he's not ready.
Oh, he might have to take the dog out.
That's not a pineapple moment.
Getting
Yeah,
them 12 steps, though.
It's more of a
You're
pear
right.
or a
He
mango.
doesn't have a
It's not
safe
pineapple
word.
moment. It's
Mustard.
I think I'm gonna go back to single target for this.
What the?
Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody
shit.
out.
Sorry. I didn't think it.
Topa again?
There, I reset the.
Thanks for
His
resetting it
balance
for
is
us,
off.
bud.
He's our hunter without being a hunter.
Mm-hmm. Hold on to my beer.
Watch this.
Leave it to a chicken.
right. Luna, did I make Susie leave?
No.
Okay.
Susie was
I
in
believe
here.
they were going to dinner from the message I got.
Yeah, he was in here. He was running errands.
Okay.
So probably just switching locations of where he was sitting, listening, etc.
Gotcha.
Are you good, Snake?
I'm glad you're nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Yes.
There you are.
Good. Press the button on my damn headset. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
We're human. We all make mistakes.
Just don't let it happen again.
I thought you preferred me that way, though.
All right, so for in heroic, these little purple sparks, these do an astronomical amount of damage. So get in the habit of dodging these the whole time. Here comes our first soak in 3. Just cleave down the ads. If you become a bubble, no, that's a soak. That's a soak.
I know. It's paused ahead, and I was trying to get it out.
You can stack it on the bus and normal.
Oh, can I do it on normal? Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot easier.
It's alright.
And if you become a bubble beam where it spawns an ad, we're gonna have you also put that right on the boss. Here comes ads. Watch out for the purple sparklies. If you become a glowing line, I just want you to stand right on the boss. It's easier for us to cap totem them and move on. Here's the soak, everybody in. In heroic, this is the 2 soak part.
When do we get to heal?
I've never sadly.
3 healers right now, so.
Yep.
Watch out for purple. And if you're an ad beam, just get right in by the boss. These can be CC'd, they can be slowed, stunned, totemed. They cannot touch the collectors one way or the other.
But I wanted to.
Frank things.
So for the knockback. And we're going to go to the collector with the most energy.
It's fun to say.
Next collector. Get these guys together. And lust.
Jeebus.
Here comes ads. Go ahead and just stay right on the boss. Dodge the purple. If you're glowing, just stay right on the boss.
More dog.
More dots.
Phase 2.
If we can get one roar from Naps.
Mine's on cooldown.
Different druid then.
Go on the boss with those voids.
Perfect.
So in heroic, we have to stack those voids on the boss, right?
Correct.
Yes.
You're gonna put them all around the wall.
What zealotry? What loyalty?
Because those speed up the pull, right?
Himself to power the machine.
No, whenever
That
they
is one of my
they
best
explode
bits.
and do a bunch of raid damage.
That kind
too.
of
Please be a good roll. Please be a good roll. Please be a good roll. Son of a biscuit.
Good. That's good.
Mencius' reformation is inevitable.
Good enough.
The surge of energy will tear reality apart.
Till Naps rules.
Quickly wake
Watch the holes.
I didn't hear.
Holes are bad.
Stabilize the Manaforge.
The rest of you, evacuate to the wastes and find a way back in. I will gather my forces and meet you once I've done so.
I don't need the trinket, but can I beat Viking?
That's a dick move.
We'll toxic there.
Nah. It's fine.
In a funny way. Ish.
No. Good job, Frank. All right, watch out for these like little highlighted areas. That's where the creepers are, like the
Jeepers
gold
creepers.
sand, if you will. One of them's unavoidable. If you pull anything, just keep coming. Do not stop. Got that can't stop, won't stop. You don't need that Swifter?
No, I accidentally rolled on that after I crafted the, or my craft is in the chest.
Okay, well thank you. I should just roll Tauren Shaman. Look awesome.
I'll be switching to the next one next season. The new one.
The new. Gotcha.
Why was
Council
is
build.
Racial good? Or
Just it's new.
you just like to see a new look?
Can't change for 40 seconds.
What happens if you put on the
Gotta not use
blindfold?
this so close to the boss.
That's for the meta achievement for the boss.
It looks weird.
You can't see much.
Where is it? I want to put it on.
All right, so tank swap on this one is after each I-beam and fracture. Point I-beam away from the group, please. And we are just going to deal with the three. This one will be tanked. This one will be tanked. The middle one just kind of does their own thing.
I'll start on Dork Sour.
Did you call her Dark Sorrow?
What?
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna grab a yak, and if anybody wants to repair, go ahead quick. Got a couple people that are low.
Totem is scaring me.
Why?
31%.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
Oh, do I not
Yeah, I was
open it?
taking a beating. Okay.
It's
Really does.
tenderized beef.
All right, once Frank's ready, this is a lust on rip. All right, everyone's ready? Tanks on you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, the idea is that we're going to try to get these guys down at the same time. Ideally, you should be targeting Dark Sorrow or Blood. Dusk just kind of does whatever she wants, so. Alright, here comes Void Step, and then big raid damage. You can just get out of the way of those, nothing crazy. Same with these. A lot of this fight is just watch the ground and stay out of bad.
So
Now I know in heroic there is like open circles that we have to soak, but I don't know if that's the normal or not.
It is. These circles right here are the ones you soak up, and it's if you have the debuff. So like right now, I can soak, and Viking you can soak. See, we make the thing go away, but you gain stacks, so you don't want to let it go too long. But we're the only ones that can soak. So that's why you don't want to immediately dispel, because then you'll end up covered in blue.
You don't get stacked from soaking, right? I thought it was from her using
No, you gain.
I think it's ramping damage. You get soaks from soaking too many. Because like once you get stacks and you get a dispel, it goes to somebody else. If I understood that correct.
You can't get too.
Right. It puts a heal absorb on you, and each stack increases the amount of heal absorb.
Run to edge of roll. Help sir.
Everybody out. Watch out for these little orby guys. You're gonna want to take for heroic. If you're a clothy, you're not gonna take more than 2. Mail and plate, you can grab a couple more.
We're doing really even.
Yeah, we're doing really well. We're at 50%, 54%, and 50%. Watch out for the dash. If you see the green line, which is this one right here, go ahead and stand in it, get in between it. This mitigates damage to the person that's getting charged. Or the hunt, for those that have played Demon Hunter.
We do need some cleaning up.
Alright, if you have a purple thing on your head, I need you to help start vacuuming up some of these circles. My dispel or my debuff is gone, unfortunately. Alright, stay split. I think we're doing really good on damage splits. I'm not going to call any different targets at this moment. With the charge, big circles. Here comes big raid-wide damage in 6 seconds. Here comes intermission. Make sure you're targeting the one that's staying in.
Watch your step.
Just dodge these. If you have one, just kind of stay put. These don't do too much damage. Remember to use your warlock cookies if you got them. Alright, everybody on Dust Blaze, leave blood alone for a little bit. Alright, now split Dusk and I'm sorry, Blaze and Sorrow. Blood's gonna die because she's in proximity. Everybody on Sorrow. Good job bringing them together. %5 on both.
Watch your step. AOE incoming.
One and one, buddy. 1 and 1.
Look at that roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
of course, buddy.
Yeah,
Of course,
1
buddy.
and 1. I think that's how it works. Hopefully, we can let you win both.
I mean, I hope I don't win it with a 7, but
There we go. Nice.
oh yeah,
Congrats.
that's the first time I got a weapon in a long time.
All right, we're gonna head to Fractalus. We're gonna clear to the way there, and then we will take a break. Remember, watch out for this if you can. This one's unavoidable. It just is what it is.
Oh, what the hell? Over the creeper.
Oh man, that was 100%. I was auto walking, kind of switch weapons around.
All right, see you back here in a bit.
We'll be back. Hello. Sorry, forgot to come back.
And then here's wall breaks. Make sure that you are in a lane that can be broken.
Target you.
And then come back to your friends. Good. We have a tank wall coming up in 5 seconds. Two more walls in 4 seconds. You guys are doing absolutely wonderful with these walls. Great job. And then here comes breaks in 5. Let's really focus on the far left where there's a bunch of walls to be broke.
AOE incoming.
All right, 2 walls in 2 seconds. Take them out. 3 walls, sorry. Here comes a tank wall in 4 seconds. Here's walls in 3 seconds. Make sure we're going to the left.
I haven't got a wall yet, and I'm not sorry.
And in 5 seconds, we have a break, so make sure you're going to a lane that can be broken, focusing on the far left.
Hank's lane's gonna need a break. At some point.
AOE incoming.
Here comes walls. Tank wall. More walls to the left. And tank, and then boss dead.
Both of us go on.
Now, let's see if I can not fall down this hole.
Sorry, I'm checking trinkets. Very good job on that one.
Oh, I forgot.
Is that a pink trinket? It's weird.
It is a tank trinket, but it says that it's off spec for me.
The person must not take trinket. That's a extra trinket.
No,
Just
well,
by
it's really,
masters for-
it's really high for me.
My Riftwalkers are decreasing their
Yeah,
numbers.
it's just because we have a bunch of main stat.
Ah, okay.
Deal with Salhadar. My forces will hold his shadow guard.
All right, now we go to Nexus King. I have watched this video 3 times. There's just so much shit going on in this fight.
Not that bad.
It's fun.
We had one point it last time.
I feel like we're doing good on time.
Yeah. Last time this is where we got one point.
I died twice standing there. It's fun. Oh, Ellie Shaman. First time ever getting to main it finally. So fun.
It looks fun.
We're not playing the same class either.
I know. I swear every season since I played WoW with you guys, I've either been the same class as Scro or the same class as you or both one season.
Yeah,
we were all Demon Hunters at one time.
We don't have any paladins.
Right.
We're both off tonight.
After last season, I'm like, I'm not raid leading as melee again. Boss crotch view was not great.
It's a pain in the butt.
It was miserable.
Let me tell you how much I loved it. I was like, Baki's back this week? That's fantastic.
No, I appreciate you all. I really do mean it. Keeping shit together.
Everybody here has tried to do that as well. We have a pretty great raid team.
I know you guys couldn't see it, but I just went full Sith Lord there. My endorphins are very high.
Oh, it's fan. It's
Doesn't matter.
I'm loving Ellie this year. This season.
So do you have the thing where you actually like change into like
Super
like a
Saiyan?
different character? Yeah.
Ascendance, yeah.
Yeah. We got the thing right.
So we
with the
can't
hair.
see that.
Nope. No. They took it away from the visuals for the other classes. So you don't see anything anymore.
That's stupid.
So we still need to split this group up, right?
Yes.
Because of
Yes.
the flip-flopping? So the way that I saw it, and you guys can 100% tell me if I'm wrong, was I saw basically group 1 and group 2, and then tank 1 and tank 2. That's not a
That could
hard
work,
mark,
yeah.
but the idea is that you have this group. This is like odds group. We'll say odds group stands here, and then odds tank here, and then when odds tank gets the circle underneath them, they join us at square, and then they go back to purple. That was the big gist that I saw.
Just stay in place because like those where those are connected, I think the circle's big enough to get the people whoever are standing there.
Or you have to move just a little bit. It's not a big deal. The tanks don't have to move. They can stay in their positions, and then the group can just shuffle over a bit.
Well,
Because
it's easier for the tanks to move it.
It's 100% better for the tanks. So let me word this differently. Odds group will be standing here. Evens group will be standing here. Odds tank will be standing here. Evens tank will be standing here. And when the evens when the tanks get to their perspective circles, they're just going to simply shift to their right and soak their group and then go back to where they were. And then for the tanks, you guys, as far as I understand, you guys are swapping on his big mechanic, whether it's a soak or the frontal, either way.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and position. So odds group, go ahead and get in front of the square. Don't get too close. Evens, you got a big run around all the way by green. So lizard lady, you might actually be in the right spot. Okay, looks like my group is good. Where are you? Yep. Imphy. Good. It looks like everybody's right. Okay. Let's kill a boss. Mastery. Sorry.
Which sides do the people go to for the second phase?
I'm trying to read. I'm sorry. I know what you're asking. I just don't remember.
We can just do the odds, or is it even?
So go where the tank is closest to. Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense. So evens.
So we run the
Right,
map.
odds left. Basically.
Yeah, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna put a star marker over there.
Yeah, good idea.
And a naps marker over there. So, blue group, us odds, we're gonna follow totem, and green group, you guys are gonna follow naps. Easy peasy.
Yep.
Lemon squeezy. Everyone's ready. Tank's on you. We are gonna hold lust for intermission.
Make sure you get the Titans on second.
2, 1.
Odd group, make sure that you guys are, actually all your groups, go ahead and make sure that you're standing pretty much on the marker. You should be up. There's no reason to be in range. Perfect.
Wow, this positioning is great.
Make sure that you're getting out.
Here comes another tank combo. Get back to your spots when you can. Watch out for these Sonic the Hedgehog things.
Oh, go to our new.
You gotta go to the other side. Okay.
Good recovery on the taunt swap. Good job. Watch out for these little blades. Get these out as far as you can, please.
Go to both of them.
Yeah.
Here comes breath.
Or at least soak both of them.
Here comes the tank combo.
Over here, over here.
No. That's not his thing.
No, you put that.
There's 2 people that can call out. Thank you very much, Totem. Don't get stuck.
Because it got moved.
We have 1 battle res up if we can get Kalari. Please. Good job getting those out. Here comes Claws. These also have to be far away. There's a lot of running here. Not a caster-friendly fight. This is intermission 1. We are not lusting this intermission. All right, going to your markers. So odds, you're going to be following to star. Click it right away.
Damn it, couldn't find my mouse.
Kill the Titan.
Watch your step.
Ah.
Watch your step.
We have next to no people.
Watch your step.
Yeah, y'all have 3. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side.
Yep.
We had a lot of people die to the mine wipe.
Was not like.
Okay, we're just going to keep pushing. Seeing's believing. Head back to your spots.
That's my bad.
How did I not die?
We lived it.
Lie on me.
Oof.
The lion killed me.
Taken is increased by 200% because it went off.
All right, go ahead and jump. What went off?
We didn't have enough DPS and I went to the wrong side as well.
Do we have a soul stone out? Otherwise, we have a B-res in 14 seconds.
I'll res if everybody just dies.
Okay.
Christy powers.
I'm not going to say anything. I felt like that went really, really well. Our positions were really good. We'll just get to the right side.
That's
And we'll
my
have a
fault.
dead boss.
Sorry, on the taunt swap.
It's okay. Everyone's allowed to be human one time a night.
Yep.
Oh,
The only thing I was saying is that you needed to be in both soaks, not take both soaks to the one side.
Because you had 2 stacks of the debuff that you still have to get off of you.
I know.
Okay.
When he said the other side, though, that's why I jumped over. I was just listening to a call out.
All right, everybody eat. Once you're fed, if you have a buff button, hit it, please.
That doesn't look sanitary.
It's fine. It was cooked like last expansion.
You had that many left over?
My wife and I always joke when we go to restaurants and the waiter comes back, would you guys need a box for a leftover? We go, what's a leftover? We hungry.
I'm the only one in my house that eats leftovers.
All right, go ahead and get to your prospective sides. Get to where you were. I see that everybody pretty much is. Did our tanks lose their markers? Nope. Looks like we're good. Let's get right back into it. Oh, I missed a mastery buff. Allow me.
One job.
Yes, one job.
He got multiple. After one human mistake.
Yeah, there's. I didn't forget to eat tonight. There's one step at a time here. All right, go ahead and move up into your marker so that we're nice and tight. Thank you, Totem. You guys are doing great. All right, here comes Claws. Make sure these go out to Egypt right after the soak. Get him out. Nice. That was much gooder. Keep going. Here comes Breath. And then here comes Tank combo, so make sure you're in your right markers. Watch out for Sonic the Hedgehog. Ooh, God, that went right through us. Here comes Claws. Get him out. Real far. Don't worry about your damage. Here comes Breath. Tank combos coming in. Watch out for Sonic coming right through us.
Mind control. Looking back.
Don't get sucked in. All right, go back to your spots. Watch out for Breath. And then intermission in 5 seconds. So make sure you're eyeballing your markers. Odds head to star. Take the portal immediately.
Interrupt 1.
Focus the Titan.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
That goes so much
Great
better when
job.
people are alive.
Back to your spots.
Make sure you're damaging Voidwing here.
No, you want to kill him. Get Salva harder. And in a second, go for Voidwing.
Right, here comes circles. Make sure these go out to Egypt. Make sure if you get a circle to use a small personal.
Line on route. Target changed.
Nice, that's pretty good.
Right, dodge all the things. Use your warlock cookies. Thank you for getting the smashes out. Didn't even have to lust.
Damn.
Yeah, we did
Ooh, that's a lot
lust.
of master.
We did lust.
That's gotta be.
Yeah, I was like, we did lust.
Oh,
Alright,
well, just let me live in my world.
And now, the final reckoning is at hand. The all-devouring is nearly reborn. Go to the core of the Manaforge. Prove your worth to me.
All right, good luck on loot. Let's go to Purple Ragnaros.
Just keep running. Just keep running.
I'm gonna break my stride.
Just so that I have all of your ears while we're sitting here summoning Captain Planet. Next week will be our last week in normal. We need everybody at item level 7 hundo to move into heroic. So we have 1 week, 2 vaults to get it done. Otherwise, heroic's going to be mighty difficult. 690 is the lowest acceptable item level that I'll allow. All right, nobody take this portal, otherwise it starts the fight.
We won't. Not alone.
My first time here, I did that by accident.
We'll hold off Demencius until we can join the battle.
There's only a couple things I'm going to talk about on this fight because I truly believe the fight before this is more complicated.
Agreed.
So the nice thing is we're already pre-split. I think I'm too far away. We're not going to take portals yet. I gotta try to get a marker over there. I can't. I'm pretty sure when we take these portals, I think maybe it was when we pull the mobs it starts. But
You take the portal, it starts.
all right, so get with your tank that you were just with. So odds, you're going to hang over here by totem. Evens, you got naps. And for the first pool, I got to assign some people here. Hold on. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to list names because literally all you have to do is be a human. So I'm just going to go right down. Tanks are not going to be involved in this. So please pay attention. I will write this down. Actually, I'll MRT this because I'll forget the damn thing. Gosh, so bad at this. Give me 2 seconds. So we got odds, evens, odds. All right, so I think it's 4 people per side, if I'm not mistaken. So we are just going to go straight down the list. So for odd side, please pay attention. First set of circles, orbs on the odds is going to be Imphy. And I'll explain this in a minute. And then Scrow. And then Harley Ear, otherwise known as Mike. And Frank. Even. Going to be myself. Nope, I'm an odd. Pay attention, Dustin. James. Cash. Roxy. Topa. And send. Okay, so what did all that mean? So when we killed this mob right here, and I'm not going to describe the whole thing. Hopefully you guys have seen it and or watched it. But when we kill these first mobs, we're going to have Imphy and James. So Imphy will pick up this orb, and James will pick up that orb. Okay, after they die, there's a little, it's leftover mass that they will drop. Then we need to put our rings together when there's the void suck, and we will meet for the first time right here. The 2 orb people will take, sorry, the 2 orb holders will touch right there, and it'll basically make an area for us for safety, and then we can drop AMZ, and it'll keep us together. And then we split sides. So then totem side will be over here, odds, and then evens will be over here, and it's basically the same thing. So once you get over to that side, and ads will spawn. I'm not gonna go too hardcore on the who's picking up the orbs, because I have enough people listed like you have to get orbs. But if you see an orb on the ground that's not picked up and your name's not listed on that side, it is your responsibility to go pick one up. Now let me explain why the orbs are important. Once you have an orb, you and your other orb friend are not only responsible for coming together to make a safety circle when I call for it, just like we did in the beginning, but also, I'm just going to use names. This probably isn't going to happen, but let's say Kalari gets target for knock-up. Kalari is going to move all the way to the back of the platform. She's going to get knocked up. The people with the orbs have extra mass. They will stand under her, and we are her only saving grace to get her ass back to the planet. And then we just keep rinsing and repeating until we void over to another phase. So let's just take it that far first, and if we plow through it, we'll discuss more. So let me do ERT show, because mine's not showing. There we go. Sorry, Clary. You know what's going to happen. So basically, we're going to kill the mobs. The people that I listed, your job is to pick up an orb. Make sure that you have an orb. And if one's laying there, just pick it up on your side. But for the first one, we are for sure... Whoops, sorry, don't mind that. We're going to for sure have Imphy and James pick up the first 2. All right, everyone's ready? Tanks on you. We're going to hold Lust for phase 3. As soon as you land, kill your side.
These guys want to be tanked. You guys will smash us if you're near us.
All right, if you're an orb picker upper, now join forces in the middle. I need you guys to touch the orbs. Otherwise, that happens. Okay, let's say that again. James and Imphy, when those mobs die, you will just literally walk into where they were, which will put an orb over your head. We will all stack middle, and that will create our safety zone. Clear as mud?
Clear.
right, if you're a buff person, hit the buff button quick. We're going to get right back into it real quick. Get with your tank. Topa, you ready? Oh, Naps and I. It's a Wisconsin thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So pay attention. After the masses die, you'll see a little purple orb that Imphy and James are going to pick up. So back off the mob a little bit. Okay, there's the orb. Go pick it up. Go run right to the middle in the purple. AMZ. Perfect. This is how we stay alive during these void sucks. And now go to your perspective side.
Knocking back.
Don't get knocked off like I almost did. All right, kill your ads.
Spread. Run out.
Make sure that the purple orbs get picked up.
AOE incoming. Help sir.
All right, now we all soak the big explosions that just showed up, which is right here, big circles. Now, if you get marked with gravity, get all the way to the back of the platform. If you have an orb over your head, get ready to suck these players back down. This has nothing to do with the boss at this point. You're saving your friends. Great job. Orb carriers, make sure you don't collide into each other.
Okay.
All right, spread out a little bit. Here comes the masses. Make sure these orbs get picked up.
AOE incoming.
All right, get out of the way of the big circle. Wait for it to explode. Now we soak. Make sure those orbs are picked up. If you're marked with gravity, get to the back, please. All the way to the back of the platform. And then get ready to help your friends.
It's all your fault, Viking.
Stack.
All right, collect. Yep, perfect. Run your circles together to make an orb of safety. AMZ if you have it. Why did we get yanked?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Back up. So
Yeah,
They
so
all have to be in the middle.
not in the middle, no. Yeah, it's 4 on each side, so you have to collide 4 on each side.
2 and 2.
Yeah, we
Ours
did.
was up and it didn't.
No,
Yes, my
Two of
somebody-
the orbs on the right ran to the middle.
Away from me instead of stacking on the right side.
So every time we that's on me then, because on my thing we've always thought everybody just ran to the middle.
No.
Sacrifice.
Mm-mm.
Tanks are usually supposed to be in the middle. With a knockback.
First safety circle will be dead center. It's just to teach you the fight. The second, all the rest of the safety circles should be like in the middle of your perspective sides. Go ahead and hit the buff button. Head right back into that. Left got pulled because there was more gravity on their side, which pulls us into the boss. We'll also get pulled towards the tank, so we gotta get those collided and then get an AMZ down if possible. All right, ready to check?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you're standing off the mast. Don't be right on it so that the orb folks can get it. All right, get to the middle. Go ahead and collect each other. There we go. And get ready for the knockback. So kind of run towards like near the boss.
Knocking back.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and spread and get the ads down.
Spread. AOE incoming.
All right, watch out for that big soak.
Help sir.
Now soak. Gravity to the back of the platform.
Spread.
Those circles cannot overlap, by the way.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm missing a gravity well on this side.
Yeah, we got it on our end, but I think we saved everybody. All right, so for this one, it's going to be very important that all the mass gets picked up again. Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
No, no! If we can get a... Oh, perfect. Make sure the orbs get picked up. Watch out. Do not be in that soak. Now soak. Gravity to the back. Gravity to the back. Oh my gosh. Flying dragons. All right, so help your friends. All right, stack together. We did it.
Who
Watch
had
out
the
for
fourth?
knockback.
Somebody didn't come in with the fourth orb on our side.
Friends. All right, jump off. We don't have time. Now there is, I don't know if this was fixed, but there is an issue. If you guys remember the seed from Frank, last time I did this, if you got an orb and you died, the orb just sits on the ground and is uncollectible. So if you're picking up an orb, make sure that you are really protecting yourself. Not dying is ideal. We're getting there. Left side got it nailed. So now we just got to get right side. All right, this is last pull no matter what. Impy, hurry up, please. All right, hit the buff button. That's a full vault though, either way, right? For normal? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, pay attention. This first one, like this first phase is honestly just like moving. There is a phase where he takes like 250% damage. So just please pay attention to the mechanics. All right, go ahead and collect in the middle. All right, get to your sides. Watch out for knockback. Give yourself some room. Perfect. Kill the ads. Pick up the orbs. Got an ad still up, guys. If you're attacking the boss, you're doing it wrong. All right, soak.
This is one of our orb holders. This is
I'll
our
just
fall
pick
down.
it up. Just pick it up.
That's why I'm asking if somebody grab it.
They did.
I only see two.
Ready to the back. You ready to help your friends? All right, move forward a little bit so you don't get Hulk smashed off. All right, spread out a little bit. Thanks for the dragon hug. Pick up the orbs. All right, get ready to soak. Everybody in for the soak. Gravity to the back. To the back, 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 to the back. All right, collect together. Stand in your purple goodness. AMZ if you got it. Watch out for knockback. Just stay spread. Nuke the ads. Pick up the orbs. Soak. So stay out of that. Stay out of that. Now go in. gravity towards the back of the platform in 3 seconds. Sorry, I'm a little early on my callouts. Gravity to the back. Stand. Your rage should be standing in front of them so that when they get knocked up, they just come right to you. Good. Watch out for knockback. Go up a little bit. Hulk smash coming. Nice.
Coolest part of the raid right here.
Yep.
Oh, people say he's not as big as Stormman.
Burn Demency is his domain now. So stay close and listen to me.
Oh, mount up. Sorry. Mount. And then do your dragon riding skills. You have infinite vigor, so just spam the dash.
Okay, druid flight form does not work.
Noted.
No, it does not.
Noted. I'm just a slow parrot. Get the ad?
I think it was too slow.
Everybody stack to the left side.
We're not mere mortals. Show them our strength.
Kill one of the middle ads, like this one here. Sorry, not the big one. We got to get through the other side. Pass through that ad hole. And now we're going to select this ad here. Oh. Wait, what?
It's huge.
You have to be on the edge.
I didn't know you had to be in the corner. Sorry. You still need to get that ad down that I targeted. Go through the hole.
Ads coming.
And it always switches sides.
Yeah, we'll see where the boss is.
AOE incoming.
You can stay. Stay on the side.
Oh.
Weird.
All right, so now we got to pick a horizontal ad, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Push back.
You just run
Oh, I didn't know about the pushback. I'm sorry. That's the first time I've seen that part of the fight. I apologize for the lack of calls.
Somebody to the outside again.
Either way, go ahead and release. Very good job. That was our last pull. Highly recommend watching a video. I'm gonna watch it a few more times as well. But that was a great run. Make sure you're pushing your eye level, and we'll see you guys next weekend.
Later, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Later.
Good night, y'all.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.